Hello, everyone. My name is Akua Hinds, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Hi, everybody.
Michelle Bacani-Lim. And you're going to be watching this episode either on Michelle's YouTube channel or on my YouTube channel. We'll make sure to mention those at the end of this broadcast. And today is October 15th, 2013. Now, today is a very special episode that Michelle and I wanted to talk to our viewers about, something that we're both very passionate about, and it's about network marketing. Michelle, how do you feel about network marketing?
Honestly, Akua, well, first of all, hi, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for having me here at your home
You're welcome.
and for inviting me to talk about a topic that I really do feel very passionate about. I love network marketing. I've honestly been involved with it for years. I remember the very first network marketing company, direct sales, or pyramid scheme, that everybody calls it, many, many years ago that I got involved with my husband. And it was such a blessing to be involved with that. It really was. It was an opportunity for us to learn more about personal development. It was an opportunity for us to learn about a different way of doing business. So I love it.
Well, it's great that you have mentioned so many positive things about it as well. What I liked about what you just said is you mentioned some things that, well, some negative connotations that some people have about network marketing. Some people feel that it's a pyramid and that it doesn't work and that it can never work. And network marketing is not any more a pyramid than corporate businesses are.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's a lot of, I don't know if I want to call it propaganda necessarily, or rumors or bad commentary that's spread about network marketing, but I think it's really unfair, and I think it's people's way to shun off what they're afraid of. Ignorance for some people is bliss, and ignorance also keeps people from what they're afraid of, and if they don't really fully understand how a business works. And I think network marketing, you're absolutely right, Akua. It's a structure. There's a certain way of doing business, and just like in corporate America, corporate Canada, there's a specific structure to everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. And there's a certain way that the marketing is done. There's a certain way that sales is done, and there literally is more benefit that I've found in network marketing and direct sales companies than of challenges.
I have to agree with you on that because I see it the same way. Now, with network marketing companies, keep in mind that if you're new to network marketing, not all network marketing companies operate the exact same way. In many
Right.
network marketing companies, there are similarities, such as the ability to build a team if you want to. That's optional. Now, some companies might pressure you to build a team right away, and some will completely be pressure free and leave that choice up to you. Most companies that are in direct sales will give you prizes and incentives for building a team, but again, the decision to build a team is really up to you. And if you do choose to build a team, do keep in mind that it's very typical in network marketing companies for you to have to meet certain quotas each month if you decide to build a team. So, and that's one of the reasons why some people feel motivated by that and some people feel discouraged by that. And some people refuse to build a team because they don't want to be having to meet monthly sales quotas like that. But there are other people who feel the opposite. They feel that meeting those goals is no problem. They'll find a way, they'll make a way, they'll do what they have to do, and they'll coach their team. So, yeah, how do you feel about that, Michelle?
Well, I think, as you said, there are different structures, and just like with, small business owners and medium-sized businesses and corporate businesses, there are, different structures and different ways to doing things. For example, in the network marketing company, there's a binary model, right? Or there's a matrix, or there's, completely direct sales where you just have a retail division and people that are just completely selling direct to the public, and just like affiliate marketing,
That's right.
and
Yeah.
joint ventures. And you know, I just think that there's different ways to do things, and in the same way, it's really a choice. And I think before we started this conversation, I was just sharing on one of the benefits that I really love about network marketing and direct sales is that because they've chosen to do a different type of model, they can now invest more money in research and development of the products. So you know that you're getting a higher quality product.
That's right.
You know that you're getting the best because they're not spending money on sales and marketing and hiring these high-end consultants because they have a different type of team that is promoting their product. And you know what? The team that's promoting their product is doing it through word of mouth, which is another way that for some people, you know, they decide that that's the best way for them to make purchases. I don't know about you guys, but you know, if my friend says, "Oh, that movie sucks. Don't even bother watching that movie." I'm not going to watch it. Like, what's the point of watching that movie? So, I really believe in it, and I think it's one of the best ways to do business.
Absolutely. In addition to word of mouth, a lot of people who are network marketing business owners, independent business owners, they also attend networking events. You'll see them at trade shows.
Yeah.
They'll pass out their business cards to you, and they'll let you know how they feel about the products that they sell. They'll have testimonials. Many network marketing companies have also moved into the future where it used to be before computers. There was a lot of paperwork. So most people who are involved in network marketing companies, they have web pages. Many companies will give them a web page for free. The network marketing company that I represent, where I distribute and educate people about sensual products, we all have a free web page. If we want to upgrade it and do that through the company, we can for a very small fee a month. Very reasonable. We have marketing and promotional tools. That's another thing. When I was on a board, I was reading a forum board where somebody was basically just trashing network marketing companies. And there are a lot out there. There are a lot of websites out there and a lot of positive ones too. But this person was trashing it and saying that, you know, how terrible it was. And then this other woman, she came on and she made a comment where she said that she had her own business as a gym owner. And she said that she also joined another network marketing company that deals in cosmetics and skincare. And that when she could have cried, she said when she opened up the kit that she got, her starter kit, and saw the promotional materials and tools that she got, order forms, all kinds of things that she knows as a business owner of a traditional brick and mortar business that she had to pay for herself and she had to invest all those things in herself for her own business. And when she got all of this stuff from the company that she was joining as an independent business owner in a network marketing company,
under $500 just to get all that
many
material.
Times to join my company that I do business with. And if you visit www.akuahinds.com, you can you'll see some links there that you can visit. You'll see the company that I do as a network marketing business, in addition to the other businesses that I do. It's less than $350 to join. $350. I think it's much less than that.
Yeah.
And there are many network marketing companies, direct selling companies that have a very reasonable startup cost. And they do provide, order forms, catalogs, training DVDs, things that are so essential. Plus, you're already a part of a team. As an independent consultant, business owner, you're a part of a team where it's their job, the job of the person who signed you up, to train you.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I do consulting as well as coaching. And, I work with some of my consulting clients. I mean, we'll spend tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, you've got to copyright everything. You've got to write articles. You've got to create blogs. You've got to create these print pieces or media ads. And I mean, literally tens and tens of thousands of dollars to brand these things. Right. And then you've got some network marketing companies out there, which you're right, will actually give it to you as part of your kit. So you'll have these marketing pieces ready. I know one of the companies that I'm a part of recently, under $200, you're going to get all this information and a virtual designer mall that you'll be able to shop from and send your clients to.
That's right.
And get discounts from. And, the reason why these network marketing or direct sales companies, I mean, it's smart for them to invest in this type of marketing. It's smart for them to support the teams that are helping to spread the word, and they want to pay out, a great payout in terms of commission. I think it works. And going back to what you were sharing earlier about how some people choose to do the business as a business in terms of recruiting people into their team and building their team that way. And there are others that simply want to do the retail model. And I think it's important to make that distinction. And I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit now, which is, for example, in my case, I've decided to partner up with a direct sales company that, has sort of luxury goods and jewelry and
it's fabulous.
Different types of scarves and bags and stuff like that. And one of the leaders from the group actually said, I think it's important for us to share the two pieces separately. People kind of get upset when, they realize they're being invited to something that they think is more retail where they're going to be able to shop, and then get shocked because someone is offering them a business opportunity. Well, some people just don't want to do the business. And I'm not, I don't really want to push that, especially because I'm not doing the business at a full-time capacity myself. My focus is really, as you know, is coaching, consulting, and production. And I just find that these sort of on a side business is very easy because it's part of my branding. It's part of what I love and what I use. Another product that I use is, as you know, is like wellness products, which my entire home is converted to it. All my cleaning products, my hair products, my facial products, different things like that. And I just think it's important for people to make that distinction. You're just using the product. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like you're a better salesperson for that too.
Very, very true. I mean, and I just also want to say too that when you often get these starter kits, whatever you choose to invest, you're not only getting promotional materials for that low cost, you're also getting product. So that's a savings right there. And it's very important to educate yourself about the products, especially if you're going to be offering the business as a business opportunity to somebody else. You need to know the products so well. And I agree with you, Michelle. I mean, I am not doing my business as my sole source of income. It is complementary to my brand, which is fabulous for me. It takes so much pressure off me. Because I can focus on the other areas of my business and on my life. And I have this fabulous network marketing company with incredible products and tools that goes along with what I'm trying to share with my customers.
Completely. And I've heard a lot of sort of sad stories of people that, myself included. I mean, there was a time when I was fully pursuing my wellness company in terms of network marketing 100%. And you know what? It added a lot of stress on my family because I was only doing that. And if you're not completely passionate about it, and if you're not doing it full time, sometimes there's pressure from above, or there's pressure from other team members. I'm sure you've heard stories about that as well, where there's pressure from above to, just focus on this and just, put everything into this. Well, you know what? For some people that just does not work. Maybe they're not passionate about it. And so I was really excited about doing this conversation with you because I wanted to share with other people that there's a way to be, do, have whatever you want. I mean, I share that with my kids all the time. They can be, do, have whatever they want. Well, in your case, if there's a certain product line and a network marketing company that you love, we have friends that are involved with a card company, for example.
Yes. Greeting cards,
which they completely believe in, and I think it's a fantastic service. But if there's pressure because you are only doing that, and if you don't believe it, that it can completely sustain you, because your belief system also has to be there too, doesn't it?
That's right. And there's the belief, and there's also too that many people who are educated about network marketing, or maybe you're new to it and you might believe that it is, for one of the many benefits is that most network marketing companies are businesses that you can work from home. However, the top leaders in the company that you join, they are not just sitting at home doing nothing. And if that's, even if they tell you that, you know what, I'm making my own schedule and doing this, and that is true. But what you may not know too is that they are first thing in the morning, they're living the lifestyle and they're going
Oh,
out
yeah.
and they're letting people know about the
Yep.
business, and they're going to meetings and they're
Yeah.
going to events and they're doing all kinds of things.
100%. People who are successful in network marketing, and I'm thinking of someone right now who I'm going to mention his name if that's okay, because
Yeah.
I really admire him. It's Sean Haynes, and he's part of the company that I've just recently joined up with. And I mean, he's been involved in this company since 2005, and he has full force, full blown, gone all the way with it. And I'm so proud of him. But rest assured, he's not just spending 5 hours a week or something like that. I mean, he's really contributed everything to his business, and he's working that business hard, and it shows. And for people like us, where we simply love the product, I mean, maybe one day we'll have huge teams following us, but I think what I want to share with people is that you don't have to say goodbye to that stream of income simply because you're not pursuing it full force. I mean, why not let it be a complementary? I mean, it's called multiple streams of income for a reason, right?
Well, and that's just it. Some people might feel intimidated when they hear a network marketing leader talking about how well they're doing with the company, and they might be like, you know what, I'm not getting those kinds of sales. I must be a failure. No, I mean, not everybody is going to be the star of the company. I mean, when two people are in a car, somebody has to call shotgun, somebody has to ride shotgun. Somebody has to. You can't have two drivers. In network marketing companies, what is wonderful is that the opportunity is there for everybody to do very well in the company.
Yep.
However, don't assume that if you're not achieving a certain level of success, that means that you're a failure or you're a screw up or that you're not getting it. Not necessarily. And also, don't allow yourself, just a tip from me to you is don't allow yourself to be pressured into front loading. That's something that's one of the reasons why I'm not keen on building a team, because I know right now, maybe I will in the future, who knows, because front loading, if you're not familiar with that term, it means that if there's certain, and once you join network marketing companies, there are certain goals. If you decide to be a consultant and just do the retail end of the business, selling to your personal customers, buying the product for yourself, there's usually a very minimal goal within a couple of months. Like with my business that I do, you have to have, I think, $600 of sales within 6 months, which is extremely achievable, at least, in order to stay active. But once you start building a team, then you're going to have monthly quotas, which you have to meet for your own personal sales as well. The team has to meet a certain amount of sales in order for you to keep your team. And your upline might try to pressure you. This doesn't happen to me. Thank goodness I have fabulous leaders in the company that I work with. However, in other network marketing companies, I have heard of this. I have seen this where people are pressured by their leaders to purchase products that they don't need just in order to meet a sales goal.
Yeah, I've heard stories about that as well. And we don't have to mention companies, but when someone that's involved with a network marketing company says to me, I have so much inventory, I mean, that's a red alert.
Definitely.
I mean, if you're just doing that just to get into a certain spot or just to get a car, I mean, is it really worth it to put that pressure on yourself to build up, create all this debt for yourself? And then what happens is, one of the things that I learned in network marketing and I really love is that your efforts and your trends and your habits are replicated within your organization.
Very true.
So if you joined with stress and debt and, all these false expectations within a company, well, you know what? That's going to get replicated in your business. And so that's why I really do feel good about the way, both you and I in our conversation, how we've pursued our companies. As you know, the company that I have, the virtual designer mall that I've just started with, to be really straight with you guys. I mean, I signed up on that, right after Sean Haynes. I mean, Sean Haynes is the person that signed me up. So that was in 2005, guys. I have done nothing with that company since then.
Wow.
But that's okay. That was my choice. It wasn't a good fit for me back then. It is now. And maybe that's something that you might find as well.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, wonderful about network marketing companies that I love is that the choice is yours. There are 365 days of the year, and you can join a company any day of the year, anytime. You can join online, by phone, with a consultant living in your area, or you can join with a consultant who lives in a completely different city and province or state or parish or wherever you are. That's what's so wonderful about it. And the internet has really helped, I feel, with network marketing. But in some ways, the internet's been very educational with regards to network marketing, but it's also been a way that some people choose to, gripe about network marketing or
let's talk about that right now.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
It's true, and the thing is, it's so funny because there will always be haters. You've got haters on Facebook and you've got haters all over the internet, and it's simply because it's a new form of communication that we're all used to. And you know what? It's very easy to hide behind your hashtag, or it's very easy to hide behind your commentary because you're not face to face with people. So a lot of people are expressing themselves and they're expressing their own frustrations. And it's unfortunate because it really takes away from possibilities of other people.
Very true.
There's people that are out there that it would make a huge difference for them to make an extra $100 or $200 a month. And they're completely limiting themselves and thinking that the only way that they can make that extra 100 or 200 would be to get a raise from their boss.
That's right.
And maybe that doesn't happen until next year. And
if at all,
exactly. And or that they feel that they need to get a part-time job doing something that they absolutely hate, and that they're going to complain about, where you might have the solution for them just by simply introducing them to your network marketing company or your direct sales company. And while we're on that topic, I wanted to talk about prospecting a little bit, because I know we're going to do more topics on this, and I'd really love to, because I want to support people that are out there creating multiple streams of income. But one of the things I recently did was create my contact list. And what I decided was I wanted it to, number one, I wanted to put it in a place that I knew I could review, if not every day, then a few times a week. So I put it in a really nice journal, and I colored it with like different colors, and I put jewels all over it. And I said, the powerful contact list of Michelle Bacani-Lim. And what I did was I literally put not everybody that I know, but everybody that I knew that I could potentially have a conversation about with any of the businesses that I'm involved with. And the reason, and I didn't preface it, I didn't, I wasn't biased in it, because I think what happens is we make these assumptions about our business, about ourselves, about, maybe what we do for work, or and anything specific that we want to share with someone. And we're actually limiting ourselves because we're making a judgment about that person. And I recently made that decision that I'm not going to do that anymore. So I just wrote down everybody that I knew that would be open to just talking to me in general about any of the businesses that I'm involved with. And I'm really excited in pursuing that list now.
That is an excellent idea. And the jewels, it just sounds so you. I'm just having it like that.
I should have brought it, because I put jewels across, and I called it the powerful contact list of Michelle Bacani-Lim. And why not? People, thank you for saying that you like that. But I think that it's important, let's make our businesses fun. Let's make, let's make it exciting and interesting. And again, the biggest thing I think is really, falling away from the notion that we have to be biased against certain people, or, this person's going to judge me. You know what? Recently, as I said, I wasn't really pursuing my wellness company either. And the other day I got an order. For someone that is fully willing to pay retail price for a large order. And this
someone
was,
or someone who found you?
Someone that I know had referred to them and said, hey, this person's involved with this company, and they said that they've been looking for someone to purchase these products from for a long time, and they're fully willing to pay retail, and what, I'm going to make some extra money from it, and why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have even considered it. But now, because I'm more open to talking about it anytime, I think that business is just gonna flourish.
That is wonderful. That is really wonderful, and that's beautiful. I actually had a similar circumstance where I had some customers from years ago contacting me just a few months ago to place some orders.
Exactly.
And, you know, I met them through people I know and did parties, things like that. And they wanted to order some products, and that's great. You know, and when I delivered the products to them, they know that the opportunity is there for them if they want to join the business, but they're already happy in their careers. But I
Exactly.
personally choose not to pressure people to
Yep.
join the business. I choose to present the products, the opportunities there, and I do let people know, but I don't go into a pressure tactic about that.
Yeah.
I'm just very happy to have them as a customer, and those customers that I've had have referred me to other people as well. And I find that if you're trying to pressure people nonstop to join the business opportunity, they don't want to be your customers anymore. They may not even choose to have anything to do with direct selling at all.
I
And they'll
agree.
feel that no matter what a company is, no matter how good it may be or how good the products might be, because it's direct sales, they may not want anything to do with it. Depending on how, if you are involved in network marketing and you're new to it and you feel that the tactic you need to use is to pressure people, it's just not going to work. There's a difference between pressure and there's a difference between selling.
I totally agree. I did a huge sigh just then because I remember, and there are network marketing companies, and it's not even the company itself. Sometimes it's the individuals that are involved, or maybe it's the person that enrolled you.
That's
And
right.
maybe they have a certain perception of how to pursue that business, of how to market it. But you know what? You are your own person.
That's
And
right.
you are the person that fully understands yourself and the type of circles that you associate yourself with. So create the business for yourself. I think that's the power of network marketing.
Very true.
Yeah, it's typically it's a smaller investment to get into the business, and so that's kind of what appeals to people. But I find that there's pressure because, the dream is also sold. There's a
Yes,
dream that's also sold,
that's true.
and sometimes
Yeah.
people maybe feel impatient towards getting to that dream. Maybe they want to get to that dream right away. Maybe they want to get to their millions right away. But
Right.
take the time to really fall in love with the products, to fully embrace them and understand why you're doing the business to begin with. And it's kind of like an easy sell after that. People just, want to learn more about it because they can
That's
see
right.
that you enjoy the products. And I think the products, do you agree with me that the products should sort of be the primary, sort of focus in the beginning?
I think so too, and I think it should be the focus all the way through, which is
agree.
why I mentioned that we both talked about that, why front loading is something that you should try to avoid at all costs, even if it means keeping your team together. I personally take that approach because I feel that if you're buying a bunch of product that you think you're going to sell, you might sell it, you might give it away. But if you're doing this month after month after month, it can quickly take you into debt. And
Yep.
I think that's something that maybe we'll talk about a little bit in other episodes, and how to
Sure.
avoid front loading and how to, to set realistic goals for your network marketing business and for yourself, because your story in the business is going to be different than someone else's. Maybe you'll reach those millions. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have a great time.
Absolutely.
Maybe it'll be an avenue and a vehicle that'll lead you to things that you never dreamt of. But I think that there are many ways of going about things, and people buy the person first and then the product.
That's right. That's right. And I like what you said about how your story can be completely different. I think it's very easy with direct sales or network marketing because they do have people that pursue the business in a very passionate and exciting way, and they do create these amazing stories. But you know what? I mean, the company is going to share those stories. I mean, testimonials are the best way to build businesses. I love testimonials for my own coaching, and production business as well. But what you need to do is you need to create your own story. You're absolutely right, and
Very true.
decide how you want to utilize that. So in my case, our well-being products, my kids know that that's all we use in the house. We have completely converted the entire house to that. That was our choice. That is how we are able to utilize the product and, encourage other people to learn about it as well. But that's our story. It doesn't have to be your story.
That's right. And I also think that your story is going to help to motivate you. Keep in mind that your story is going to change. Your story in life is going to change, but your story in network marketing might change too. You might be in one company now and learn something about another company that you want to go ahead and join, and that's fine. And I think it's totally fine to work with more than one network marketing company at a time. How do you feel about that?
I think it's important to be able to do that because, as I said, I love the products that come from network marketing and direct sales, and I actually prefer them than going to Shoppers Drug Mart or Pharma Plus. Like I rarely go to those places except for, feminine products, let's
like
say,
toilet
and
paper,
toilet paper
and
and
like
stuff
that.
like that. But for the most part, I really prefer to go to your network marketing company, for example, for books and education, like, I mean, I prefer that than going to Chapters. But I think it's important to be able to be a part of several companies. Now, I know that there are certain rules, and to be really honest, I don't fully understand all the rules in my companies when it comes to that. But I think it's important to be able to support different companies, because I just think that it really, when they say that it is sort of the wave of the future and how we should be, purchasing and how we should be doing the business in the future, I completely agree.
I do too. In fact, I think both Michelle and I are using have on us currently products from network marketing companies. I know I do. I know I wash my face.
Let's share about them right now.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I am wearing New Skin. Well, I use New Skin's facial cleanser and New Skin's facial moisturizer. I use it every day. When I was using the drugstore brands, it just didn't work for my skin. That stuff did not work for my skin. It dried my skin out. Looked horrible. And New Skin has put my skin back into balance. I learned about the company through my music teacher. Him and his wife are distributors. And so I went over to their home, and she gave me facials and all that. And I've been using the products ever since. And I think I've been using New Skin for over 10 years.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm using, Melaleuca, I guess I'm going to say the name, but the wellness company. So when I took a shower, all of my hair product is from them. My skincare line is from them. I'm wearing Inspire Cosmetics, as well as Motive, which is the new one that I got sort of this new foundation from. I'm actually wearing Alia Sophia, which is it's another jewelry company, and Diane Mahalik is the person that sold that to me. And yeah, I mean, I washed the dishes with Melaleuca stuff, and GWT is another brand. I haven't gotten my jewelry from them quite yet, but that's the other brand that I utilize. And I love using those types of products. I think they're awesome.
I do too. I mean, some of the cosmetics that I buy and that I purchase come from traditional retail stores, but I'm going to an event tomorrow night where I've asked some people who I know will be vendors and will be representing other network marketing companies in the cosmetics field to bring some of their products, because I really want to try them. I've heard great things about them. I've also heard from people who said that, that those products work really well for them, and some other people said that they don't. But you know what? We're all going to have different experiences.
Absolutely.
And don't allow someone else's story to be your story until you actually pick up the book, or the products in this case, and read them or try them. Just make the journey on your own and figure it out for yourself. Take everything, with a grain of salt, and really try to find out for yourself how you feel about something.
Yeah.
Well, this has been wonderful. I know that Michelle and I plan to do more episodes like this. This
Absolutely.
is the end of our first episode on network marketing. However, we do have other episodes available for you to watch. You can find out more about us from following us on Twitter. You can find out more about us through our websites. Mine is www.akuahinds.com, AKUAHINDS.com. And Michelle, can you share your links?
Absolutely. Mine is www.mickeygrace, MIKIGRACE.squarespace.com. And you can also visit me on Facebook, and I'm at the Mickey Grace on Facebook as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to follow both Michelle and myself on Twitter, on Facebook, through our websites. And good luck with building your business and being on your own journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye for now.